What's up, fragrant world? Welcome back to another Stay Fresh production, and it is that time of the year. Now, if you've been following me any length of time, then you know that the transition seasons are my favorite seasons of the year. That is spring and autumn. Autumn being my favorite, but spring is a close second because we're in this intermediary period where it's not too warm or too cold, but you have some days where it is warmer or cooler, so you can wear a wider array of fragrances. You can still kind of dip into some of the winter fragrances, some of the more oriental and deep and woody and spicy scents, but you can also start breaking out some of the more fresh, herbaceous, green, more effervescent citrus-based fragrances as we're getting into the summertime. So we're gonna dive right into this. Or brand new to my collection as well, from a house that I regretfully have not talked about in a while. And I've really been a big fan of this house since they started up a few years ago. My friend Christian over at Argos Fragrances. They have a brand new line. This is so exciting. I was really looking forward to this line when he told me it was gonna be coming out. We talked maybe almost a year ago, and he told me about this line. He sent me some pictures of what the bottles would look like, and I was instantly hooked, and I was so just taken aback when he graciously sent me a couple of the fragrances, 2 of the 3 new fragrances. Whew. This one is probably my favorite of the 3. This is called Bacio Immortale. Oh man, just look at that. Take it in. Look at that plaque. Each one has its own unique artwork on the plaque, on that design. Beautiful thick glass, customized bottle. Wonderful heavy metal cap. And man, this stuff, let me show you the box too. And it would come in this beautifully designed box. Each one has its own unique artwork on it. And I believe this is supposed to depict Psyche being kissed by, I think that might be Cupid or Eros, one of the 2, and thus allowing her to transcend into the Greek pantheon of gods and goddesses. Now, within this paper box, really stepped up the presentation, kind of like a book, but it opens up this way. Inside, the fragrance would sit very tightly and securely fastened, and you have a whole backstory on the fragrance with the notes. This is a leather-based scent, and it has leather, has raspberry, which you might think, okay, Tom Ford Tuscan leather. That's what I thought when I first sampled it. But now, in giving it a full wearing from the bottle, oh, this is good stuff. This has so much depth to it. There's some oud, there's vanilla in there, there's bright citruses up top, there's some pink pepper. You have some florals in there like jasmine and violet. Ultimately, it comes off very leathery, but sweet, a little spicy, has an aromatic nature to it. And it is kind of dark down there, and it is so smooth and borderline beast mode. This stuff will last forever on me. I wore it the other day. I loved every minute. This is super elegant stuff. If you want to have a head turner, Bacio Immortale, this is your bet. Awesome leather fragrance. I'm going to link them down below, but I love Bacio Immortale. This is good stuff. I actually prefer this to Tuscan leather, if you're asking me. But that's just me. But in the meantime, if you like the video, you know what to do. Like the video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Peace. I'll see you in the next one.